Meet Annie Mills, a born and raised city girl living her dream in San Myshuno, surrounded by bright lights, luxury, and endless opportunity. She's a top veterinarian to the rich and famous, confident, glamorous, and finally where she's always wanted to be. But one late-night phone call changes everything. Her mother delivers shocking news. The father Annie never met has passed away. And with his passing comes an unexpected inheritance, a small house in Foundry Cove, and his old veterinary clinic in Willow Creek's Crawdad Quarter. Now Annie faces a choice: stay in San Myshuno, the city she's built her dream life in, or return to the quiet town her mother never wanted her to know. Maybe, just maybe, Annie didn't become a vet by accident. Maybe it was her way of finding the man she never knew. Foundry Cove, a quiet riverside neighborhood in Willow Creek. Charming, peaceful, and maybe a little too calm for someone like Annie Mills. After a lot of thought, she's left her glamorous city life in San Myshuno behind. And let's just say, life in Willow Creek is about to get interesting.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Newell, and welcome if you're new, and welcome to my new Let's Play, Foundry Cove. I have been watching a lot of Heart of Dixie, and I was kind of inspired by that storyline. Obviously in this one, she's a vet instead of a doctor. I kind of wanted to switch it up. And yeah, we're just here in this new LP. This is Annie, as you already know, and she just moved to this little house that was given to her by her father that she never really met. I'm going to show you the house real quick. It's really small. It's kind of like a studio situation. You know, it has the bedroom here, but it's really cute, very cozy, definitely very different to anything that she is used to. She's kind of dealing with moving to this new place and not really knowing anyone, so I made a club specifically for only the people living in this neighborhood. But I also did make another one which has every single person that I have living in Willow Creek, including the goths. Also, we have a Mayor Tina Johnson, and her husband Byron. We'll check them out later, but at first I want to have her have all the new neighbors come over. This lady, whoever she is, we're gonna have her leave. I'm gonna have everyone come over, and then I'll kind of introduce you to the characters of this new LP. They should be coming over. I have the activities set to nothing. Actually, I'm gonna set it to be friendly. Clubs, Foundry Cove. All right. Oddly enough, it's funny that this character is showing up because this right here is Nick Weston, and this is his brother Patrick Weston, and they live across the street right here. These two guys live right here in this house that was also given to them by their parents, which is why it looks so grandma-ish, I guess you would say. These two brothers couldn't be any more opposite. He is an attorney, and this guy works doing something else. I gotta ask him. We'll get to know the characters little by little, and then you know Travis Scott, which is part of the BFF household. He's married to Summer Holiday, and they have a couple kids. This is their teen daughter, Allison. Let me just get to know everyone. Who are we talking to? We're talking to Nick. Let's see if she thinks he's attractive. I kind of want them to have kind of a little romance, but let me just get to know. All right. Oh, and this girl over here, her name is Emmy Watts. She's pregnant. I actually had changed the pregnancy, and it kind of went a little bit too quick. I think I'm going to go to the pregnancy settings, change phase to not showing again, and just kind of keep it a little bit on the down low, because her and her husband, Lane, let's just say a lot of people do not get along with Esme. If I go here to the clubs, you'll see that they have bad compatibility. She has bad compatibility with pretty much everyone. And this guy right here, he's in a relationship with someone. Her name is Scarlett Winslow. We'll check out her family later on. She's like a Southern belle that is just kind of like loves, you know, being a part of the community, and she loves Willow Creek. We will be having a gathering with all of them. But like I said, we're going to meet the Foundry Cove people, and I want her to become best friends with Carly. Carly Varela here is the neighbor that lives in this house over here. And I really want them to be really good friends, so I think I'm going to go and try to get that relationship going. Let's discuss interests. We have good compatibility with her, which is good. Let's get to know. And then I think the storyline I want to go for is that she's going to kind of have a thing for these two brothers, and his relationship is kind of going to be messed up because she showed up. You know, he's going to start to kind of question his life and what his whole relationship has been about with Scarlett. They're all talking. The main three people I want her to kind of know from the neighborhood, because the rest of them are just neighbors that are going to have their own kind of storyline. Let me just do one more discuss interests with her. Discuss interests, and then and maybe I'll do a get to know for Patrick. I didn't tweak anything to make them like attracted to her, like have like the attraction or whatever, but we'll see if any of these two naturally kind of gravitate towards her. So we're gonna say that she's just getting to know them, that everyone here has like this southern hospitality, and they're like, hey, we heard you're new, we heard that you are the vet that is taking over the Mills vet clinic in the Crawdad area of Willow Creek. We're really happy that you're here, and we're so excited to get to know you. But I think I'm gonna pause this here. I'm gonna end this gathering, and we're gonna say that one of the characters said, hey, there is like a little town hall thing happening at 5, so we're gonna head over to the Willow Creek residence, and I'm gonna start that gathering, which should take us to Magnolia Blossom.
Magnolia Blossom, a beautiful park where the folks of this southern town come together for friendly chatter and a little neighborly fun. It's the heart of Willow Creek, though for Annie Mills, it still feels like a whole new world. While visiting, she meets the town's mayor, who's thrilled to have her continue her late father's legacy as Willow Creek's new vet. She also meets Scarlett Winslow, the charming Southern belle dating Patrick Weston, and her younger sister, Annabelle, a feisty teen with more attitude than charm. After a few minutes with Scarlett, Annie realizes she might want to keep her distance from Patrick. Let's just say, the Winslows sure make life in Willow Creek interesting. And then there's Michael, the town's retired vet who's not exactly thrilled about Annie taking over the clinic. Looks like things in Willow Creek are about to get mighty complicated.
All right, so we're here with Annie at Mills Vet Clinic, which was originally founded by her biological father, who she never met, and she decided to come to Willow Creek to kind of be closer to him in a way. So we're gonna open up the vet clinic and let her get started. This is the office that her dad used to own. I'm gonna let her just kind of come in and just kind of get a look around and see the place that her dad left behind for her. It seems like our first patient is here. All right, let me just greet our patient and see what is going on with this little cat. I'm not sure what's going on with Mittens, but it's not good. Do you think you could help? Of course, I'm a vet. That's what I'm here to do. Let's get Mitten on our thing. We're gonna change from our super formal outfit to our more medical outfit. All right, let's just wait for Mittens and find out what is going on. Let's start the exam. Inspect the skin first, skin and fur, and then I'm going to do the take temperature. I'm fairly confident she's gonna get the diagnosis like really quick because she's really good. All right, so we're gonna cure this little cat because we already know what's going on, which is awesome. All right, little kitty, that's awesome. All right, now we're gonna bill the owner, which is great. Now I think the second person I saw coming in was this dog. I'm gonna greet this patient. All right, Woody, let's see what's going on with you, my friend. Let's examine the skin, of course. That's what I always do first. I forgot how fun the vet career was. It's like you own your own place and you can just kind of work your own hours and stuff. So it's pretty cool. All right, so we got that. Let's take temperature. Oh, we should also check the mouth too. Let's just see if after the other check she doesn't get it, then we'll check the mouth. But let's do the temperature. The owner's like, what's going on? Ugh. All right, that's gross. All right, do you know what it is? No, she still doesn't know. All right, let's check the mouth. Examine mouth. Should have been the first thing I did. Look at that. It's gross. Ugh. All right, so she has the diagnosis. Let's treat. Oh, it's not showing up. I think we're just gonna have to do. So when it doesn't show a green option, I guess it's the cone of shame. It's the cone of shame for this little guy, unfortunately. Oof. Let me clean this up before I get the next customer. Let's bill that customer. I think I want to do at least 5 customers per day. So let's go out here and I'm going to stop this allow new customers and just greet all these other pets so that we have them kind of in a queue. Yeah, this place is absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna have to hire someone to clean this up. I'm gonna help her out with some cheats just so that we don't get terrible reviews in this place, because that's the last thing we need, and we need her to focus on getting these little patients cured. All right, I got you, girl. I got you. I got you. Go do your job. All right, let's get these patients. I don't see any people from my town yet. Like, oh, except for this girl that I want to be friends with. Did we do her pet yet at all? No, I don't think so. But once we do get to her pet, I think it's this cat. I'm gonna try to have a conversation with her. All right, let's get going, you guys. Come on. Who's coming? Oh, this little dog. I think this dog is the same breed as the puppy that I just got. All right, let's see what is wrong with your little dog. I'm gonna examine the temperature, listen to the breathing, I think. Oh. Okay, maybe some bedside manner. I think that, all right, calm patient, calm pet. Okay, so this is the first pet I've ever gotten that kind of reacts in that way. So hopefully I can get her to calm his stress because he seems like a really stressed out little guy. I think the owner really appreciates us calming down the little dog. So now we can proceed with the exam. Let's check the temperature and check his skin as well. Let's see if we can get the results for that. I know he stinks. You guys can stop reacting that way. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, you guys can chill out. Let's see. I think she's gonna figure it out. She's a pretty smart girl. She's got it. Treatment. All right, there you go. A treat. All he needed is a little bit of a treat with some medicine in it. Perfect. All right, let's bill the customer. And I think the next customer is going to be the girl, Carly, who we really want to be best friends with. That's kind of the storyline I want to go with. Give us money, dude. Yes, thank you very much for paying us. I think we've already treated 2 of his pets, but this poor girl is helping us out. I'm wondering if I should ask her to work for us. I didn't really think of that as a storyline, but her job is the one where she goes like every weekend. So maybe I could hire her on the weekdays to work for us. I'm gonna think about that. Let's see who our little patient is over here. All right, let's examine this cat. All right, so she already knows what it is. We're gonna treat this cat. Okay, perfect. All right, there you go, buddy. All right, now pay us. I'm sad that our reviews are being crap. Let's pause this real quick just to kind of clean up the place. All right. So we're going to greet another patient and begin an exam. Oh, this poor dog. All right, let's get this guy on the table. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you, dude. The freaking owner looks pissed as hell. Like, yeah, I know vet bills are expensive and you didn't want your dog to get sick, but that's not my problem. Also gonna examine his mouth. Alright, so she does have the... Oh, so it seems like he's getting the cone of shame. Unfortunately, that's his thing. Oof, let's clean that up. Gross. But did we treat her pet? Oh, is this her pet? I feel so bad. She's gonna give us the shittiest review. We're trying to be her best friend, and she's the last person we freaking like took care of her pet. Ugh. Is she leaving? Alright, don't leave, don't leave. Alright, perfect. Okay, I'll take care of your dog. I'm so sorry. I will do it. Please, don't leave. Maybe this is part of the storyline. She's like, what is your problem? Like, you're my neighbor and you literally take care of me last? Alright, so I know this dog for sure is the same breed as my dog Milo, and it's because I gave her that dog. I do want to kind of mend what's going on because, you know, if you saw your real neighbor, you'd hook them up, wouldn't you? You'd be like, hey, I'll check you out first, like... But she's wicked pissed. The place was dirty and she was taken care of last, so I can see why she might not like her new neighbor, so it's not really giving the best impression. So let's see, maybe we can take care of her little dog and just make sure that your dog's okay. Yeah. Oh, he's stressed. Okay, so we have to calm him. Oh. And maybe soothe him. He's like puking. That's gross. Alright, little buddy. We'll take care of you. So she's calming him down. Okay, and hopefully this will kind of make her see that, okay, this girl just kind of a bitch, but she is taking care of my dog and being very like sweet and compassionate. I think she hates to admit it. Let's see, the dog is calm now, so I think I'm gonna go again and let's try the skin. We will do the temperature and we will examine the mouth. All right, almost got the diagnosis. Okay, last one is the mouth. All right, we got it. Perfect. Let's see what it is. The treatment. Oof, the treatment is a cone of shame. Poor dog. The owner is not going to be happy. Oh, she is happy. All right, well, you know what? There's no more customers left. So I'm going to bill her. And then I'm going to help out. I don't know what option that is, but it has a thumbs up. Maybe I will talk about her mood and kind of be like, listen, I'm so sorry that I was such a jerk. You're my neighbor and I should have seen you first. Oh, she's okay. She's fine now. Maybe I'll ask about day. Okay. And let's do one more get to know. You make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. Aw, that's really sweet. Maybe we'll ask her about her career. That's something you would ask your neighbor, wouldn't you? Alright, she's a ranger. She's a ranger survivalist. Okay, well, she's leaving. But I think I'm going to close that. We did 7 customers. I was aiming for 5. I think my goal for this series is to have her have 100 customers in total. Each of these reviews are the customers that she's served in total. So I want her to have 100 reviews in total by the end of this kind of mini series or LP. Yeah, I think that was a good day's work. Let me help her out real quick over here and kind of get rid of these for her. Well, Annie, I would say that that was a successful first day at your real dad's clinic. But alright guys, I think I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.